Boss, most I can do is drop this washer off to you.
I'm not understanding what you're saying.
I said the most I can do
Yeah.
is drop this washer off to you.
No, you're not going to drop no frickin' washer off to me.
Look,
You
man.
can take it back to your company, and I'll tell them you refuse to take out the old one and bring in the new one. How about that? It suits your ass.
That's better.
Okay?
Look at this place, man. You don't see the car outside cleaner than the house?
You guys came with a bad attitude in the first
Look at the
place.
car. Look at the car. The car cleaner than the house, man. You need to clean the house.
How?
Look, he said that's his caddy.
That house was dirty.
It was disgusting. I would hate to know if there's dead things.
But how does he even, where in his imagination does he see them pulling out any big appliance, whether it's a water heater, I think it was a washer dryer, he said.
It was.
But what makes him think he's going to get that out without knocking stuff over, right? And then bring the new one in without damaging anything on the way back or damaging the new appliance. That means they're going to have to unbox it in the front yard because there's nowhere to unbox it inside. They're going to have to set it up outside so when they bring it in, they just plug and go. But the issue is getting the old ones out.
That part.
I'm the same way. Hell no. I ain't doing it.
That part.
I ain't doing it. We're gonna leave it at the front yard.
I would have been like, you want to call Ricky Bobby here?
And you can figure it out. And I'm glad I carried a camera. I carried a camera for times like this.
Listen here. That Cadillac was clean, baby. Black Beauty was glistening.
No.
That's why he said the car cleaner than the house.
It was. It was clean.
He might sleep in the car.
The car was much cleaner than the house.
I don't know. That's nasty. Hell no. You tried it. You tried.
No, not like personally.
No, I don't know.
But I've seen houses like that in North Little Rock where they got a nice ass car outside their house and their house look raggedy as fuck, look like a hut. I've seen that.
Oh, you talking about like that?
Yeah,
I thought you were saying
not
like
personally.
as far as somebody having like a cluttered house.
Now,
like
if you know someone personally, throw that shit out there.
That's what I was trying to think. I'm like, damn. Oh,
my brother had a renter. And their shit was toe up. I'm talking about their van was packed with stuff when I was a kid. Like they had one of those white safari vans. I'm talking about they had so much junk in it you couldn't see through the windows. The house is the same way. Like a hoarder house. Like trash builds up on the inside. It was a little 2-bedroom, 1 bath, so it was real easy to fill it. When I say they filled that shit quick, they filled that shit quick. I ain't never go in that house. I seen it once on the door and I was like, I had another neighbor. I'm not gonna say no names, but 2 houses down where I lived at Dorchester. Right, you know what I'm saying? 2 houses down, right there. Garage, completely filled. All the way up to the lap. No, not my mama. I said 2 houses down. Listen, I just didn't want to say no names.
Your mama.
Because they won't watch, or someone that knows them watch, you know? Like, they gonna be talking shit to them. But listen, trash is up to the last window. On the garage door. The last window. Yeah. Like, they would open the garage, and you could see, like, a little gap from the roof and the...
That stuff was perfectly stacked. Then when they
opened
the garage,
pressed up against the door. Like compacted.
Oh, wow.
Like, it was bad. It was bad.
I've never been one to want to hoard anything. Now, animals possibly. But as far as junk and stuff like that, no.
No, it was trash. Like, I don't know why they had so much trash.
Damn.
Like papers, clothes, bags.
Maybe they didn't know what to do with that stuff.
We opened it once to find a basketball. And I was like, what the hell?
Maybe people were giving them stuff, or maybe they just had a habit of ordering and buying stuff and not knowing what to do.
Well, they did have a church, so maybe they were into giving, but I don't know. It just seemed a bit much. I like, my parents used their garage for their business, so there was a lot of shit in it. But
your dad did use his size for business,
but it was yeah. My parents divided up their garage.
Roman's mother.
Okay.
Hold on. Let me give my opinion. I had never met somebody that collected so much stuff. Now, we cleaned out a house that had a bunch of stuff in it that we had gotten off of Taylor, but this don't compare. Roman's mama has a tiny house behind her house, and it houses stuff.
I thought everybody had one of those.
Hell no.
Growing up, I did. I thought
his mama even got a 5-car garage, baby, and it houses stuff. I have never seen a person with so many items.
No, it's a 5-car garage in the back, and then a 3-car garage attached to the house. And then
that houses stuff too.
And then there's a bungalow.
You don't think it's no better.
2,000 square foot bungalow. With a
oh wait,
by the basketball court.
The rental properties house things too.
Oh, yeah, the rental property.
That's why you laughing. Yeah. Like, so I mean, there's different types of hoarders. You have organized hoarders.
That one has antique stuff. It
Love
got
that.
it got chandeliers.
That's the Lulu. I remember when I had to go get all them chandeliers.
If you need a
from
chandelier,
Restore.
you know where to find one.
You ain't lying. I might need to put one right here. But at this moment, if you had to ask me my experience about hoarding, I know what a neat hoarder look like. And I'm being honest. If that's what I can classify that is neat hoarding. Meaning when you see something for a good deal or something that's free and you feel like I can reuse it or I can repurpose
my
it.
mom sees some free stuff. She grabbing it.
Yep. Sam and them here.
Or not.
All right, y'all.
We'll pause. We'll come back. Go.
Uh-huh.
All right, y'all. No, we're going to cut it. Until next time. You know any hoarders? Tell us about them. Until next time.
I need you to take it down.